Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're going to be doing a walk-around video of our 2008 FPV Super Pursuit Ute with the Boss 315 engine. We're going to go around the outside, have a look at the quality of this car, which is just absolutely fantastic. We're going to go through some of the features on the inside as well. First thing that you'll notice on the front of this car, it is in the Vixen red colour that Ford released on this model. It does have the greyed out raccoon eyes, which is what they call it when it comes down here. Really contrast across the front of the car. You've got your lower grille in the bottom down here, which is a honeycomb style with FPV cut out of it, as well as your fog lights just in the side here. A couple of minor stone chips which have been touched up. The FPV logo just here. Now you've got your gold Boss 315 logo just on the top of the bonnet bulge there. That iconic bonnet bulge that Ford put on top of their range from the BA model onwards right until the end of the FGX model. You do have an FPV badge just here underneath your triangular side indicator, which is just into the driver's guard here, and your genuine FPV rims down here with no gutter rashing and what appear to be new tyres on it, low profile tyres at that. Colour coded side mirror caps as well. Moving down the side of the car, you've also got colour coded side door handles and the gold Super Pursuit down the side of the car. Now I will clarify, the Super Pursuit is just like the Ford GT but in ute form, so it's got the same running gear, diff, Brembo brakes and engine as well. Now looking down here, we do have another practically brand new tyre with our red calipers just here and our FPV badge right in the middle. Sorry, this car doesn't have Brembo brakes. I brought that out a little bit later. That's my bad just there. I will clarify that straight away. Got our dual exhaust tips just here, as well as our tow bar tongue and our Super Pursuit badging just across the back here. With this car, we do have one key with a tonneau cover key as well, with a nice spoiler across the top here. I knew it would be locked. I was hoping it wouldn't be. So what we'll do is we'll open this up. I did get this open eventually. Inside here, we do have the tub liner as well to help protect the paint on the inside here. And with the back of the ute, you just open it up by sliding this bit across here and dropping it down. The advantage of that is when you lock the hard tonneau cover, you can actually secure whatever's in the back in there nicely, and you can't actually get in there without the key, which is really good to see as well. Very, very good condition, genuine tub liner like I mentioned before. Just close that down and press that, and then away we go. Now we're going to move back down the passenger side now. Passenger side, just like the driver side, brilliant condition. Can't actually see any marks on this car. Once again, practically brand new tyre with our red calipers and our FPV logo right in the middle of our genuine rims just down there. Moving down the side of the car, like I said, Vixen red stands out really nice bright red without being too intrusive on the eyes. Looking at our third wheel, because we do have the Brembo brakes on the front, just not the rear. We've got nice low profile tyres with another genuine rim with very minor marking just here. Very minor, but otherwise that's the only rim that I've seen marking on so far. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop the bonnet. We're going to have a look under the front of the car at our Boss engine. So this is the Boss engine, which came out in 2003 in the BA, and they kept the same sort of engine up until they upgraded to the Miami. Now with the engine here, it is quite a large engine, which is what inspired the bonnet bulge look, and it does, the blue on that colour on that engine is genuine on the FPV motors. You see how large this engine is. It does put out a nice amount of torque and power. It is only a 5.4 litre engine though, which is good to know. While driving this car, this engine will put out 315 kilowatts of power and 551 newton meters of torque. With a 68 litre fuel tank, you can get around 14.4 litres per 100 Ks or 472 kilometers per tank. This ute also have a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with 4 airbags as well. Looking at the interior of our car, this does present just as good as the exterior of our car. It's just been very, very well looked after. It has only done 46,000 Ks, which is really good to see. Starting to my right here, we do have electric window controls for our 2 windows, as well as our side mirror adjustment. Turning the steering wheel to the right, we do have our right control arm with our headlights and indicators, and on our left we've got our windshield wipers. The steering wheel itself is in really good condition, very little wear. We've got our media on the left and our cruise control buttons on the right. Looking at the actual dials themselves, I'll point this out to you because this is an FPV, so you've got the FPV dials with the oil temperature, oil pressure, as well as your fuel and temperature gauges for the engine. It just looks really, really nice laid out, just a bit upgraded from the standard model. Moving now to the center of the car, we do have our colored screen unit here for the premium sound upgrade with all of our presets just there, and our dual zone climate controls as well. Just moving down from that, down here we do have our hard buttons for everything, as well as a 6-stacker CD player, which is kind of special these days because a lot of people are sort of moving away from that, but I still do like to use CDs myself, so I reckon that's pretty cool. Moving down from that, we do have our push button start. You do have to have the key in the ignition. For some reason, I don't know why, you have to put the key in the ignition, then push the button to start. Kind of redundant, but that's sort of the way this car is. Down under here, we've got the auxiliary port as well as the 12-volt socket as well. 6-speed ZF gearbox. Now this is also just as good as the Boss engine. The 6-speed gearbox in this car is the ZF design engine, which is just awesome gearbox. The gearbox which is just bulletproof and really transfers that power from the engine to the wheels quite well. We do have 2 cup holders here with a nice leather wrap center console, and in here we've got our navigation, because this car does have navigation with it, so we've got a little remote for the navigation, as well as a nice iPhone cord in there, because the iPhone does work great with this system. It is the older style iPhone cord though, so now that sort of technology's moved away from that, being a 2008, it is better just to use the auxiliary port. Now while my cameraman has a quick look around the inside at the quality of this interior, I'm going to have a quick look through the service history. As I mentioned, this car has only done 46,000 Ks, and it's had quite a bit of servicing done just to sort of maintain that. So the first service was done at 8,000 Ks, then we had another service done at 24, then we had another service done at 39, then 41, 44, 45, just to, done on time, just to help maintain everything here. And that's the last service was done at 45,000 Ks in September last year. So it's not due for another service or new tyres. Fantastic ignition. If you're after a classic Australian icon in a Ford FPV, this is a ute. So V8 utes being the iconic Australian thing as well. Ford making the very first one of those way back in the 40s. Please give us a call on 99070555. One of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.